Hey everyone, you're watching Foam Flinging HS back again with another video, and today I'm going to review the Delta Trooper. Let's get into it. I actually got this blaster quite a few months ago and still haven't made a review on it yet, so I don't have any unboxing footage. But included in the package is the blaster itself, shoulder stock, barrel, 12 round magazine, and 12 elite darts. So I'm going to go over a brief overview and showing you all of its features, and then I'll show you it firing, and then at the end I'll give you my personal opinion. There'll be chapters down in the timeline so you can see and skip to wherever you want. But I'm going to do a brief overview. This front barrel attachment snaps on like that and like that. This barrel attachment has a rail up the top and also a sling mount at the front. At the bottom there's no rail like the Retaliator barrel, it's just a nice place to put your hand. And at the bottom here there's this locking nub so it can lock into the Retaliator's front barrel, just like that. And there's minimal wobble to the barrel. Inner diameter of this barrel is very thin, so if you want to not decrease your performance at all, don't use this barrel. Especially because it's quite long as well, it will decrease your accuracy and performance of the blaster. And that just attaches on like that. But if you don't want to run this, you don't have to run it, and if you switch out the barrel to another barrel, you can, because this is a standard N-Strike barrel lug. Up here is the priming handle. It's similar to the Retaliator, but it doesn't have the rail up top. But to prime, you can simply do that. It's just like the Retaliator. And then you can fire. Just like that. And the priming handle does not have a rail on it, but it does have this ridge at the back, so you can ram your hand into that instead of clamping to it. The Retaliator did not have that. Down here is the magazine. To get the magazine out, you can simply prime back. You can press the magazine release, which is on both sides. Gotta go, Ambi! And you can press that, and the magazine will drop. The included mag is a 12 round stick mag, just like what was included with the Regulator and quite a few Nerf guns. It's a normal 12 round stick mag. And insertion is extremely smooth, like way smoother than any other Nerf gun. And also, the magazine release buttons are very touchy. But that is whatever, it feels nice. Magazine insertion feels very nice. And also, while you're primed back, you can get access to the access door. Yeah. So you can get in there and clear any jams if you have jams. I've never actually had any jams with this blaster, which is a good thing. And to close that, you can just snap it shut. Remember, don't keep your blasters primed. That's just not very good. Back here's the grip. The grip is smaller than the Elite average, or what you should expect out of Elite blasters. But it is quite comfortable. There's no sharp edges or anything. It does feel quite nice. And at the end of the grip there is a sling mount in case you want to one-point sling it. It is the trigger. The trigger pull is quite short and the length of pull is quite short as well. It feels a bit like a Doomlands blaster. Nowhere near as bad as the Doomlands blasters, but it feels a little bit like them. The trigger pull feels quite nice. It's nice and smooth, and this blaster does have slam fire. You can single fire this blaster or slam fire the blaster for extra added rate of fire. Hey. Moving up from the trigger is an unjamming button. After you prime it, you obviously can't prime it again because that will give feeding issues. But if you do happen to have a significant jam where you can't actually pull the trigger to release the dart, or you can't prime the blaster, you can put this little switch into down mode. So you just pull down on that button, and that now allows you to override the re-priming lock. And then you can get the magazine out and clear the jam. I've never had to use that button, just pointing it out just in case if you do need to use the button. And then back here is the stock. The stock length is very short, just like the Retaliator, but it's perfectly fine for little people, and even me. I don't mind shooting the blaster like this. It's fine. There is a sling mount at the top and at the bottom of the stock. And the back of the stock has nice texture, nice grooves, so it's just nice. But it totally looks like that's a compartment, right? Nope, there's no compartments in this. This giant hunk of plastic is just a hunk of plastic, pretty much. There's no internal bits in here. This isn't a door or anything, it can't open. And to take the stock off, you pull down the two levers, and there is the stock. If you want to attach this onto any other Nerf gun with a stock attachment point, you can. And this is the N-Strike stock attachment point on the blaster. This is compatible with all of the stocks that you have, except for the Fortnite IR stock. And then the stock just slippity slides on, like that, very smooth. That's the entire blaster assembled. I've gone over every feature of this blaster. Now, let's see it fire. Firing green waffle head darts out of the included 12 round magazine. Single fire. Slam fire using a bigger magazine. God jam. That was user error. That was a user error jam. Awesome. So as you saw by the firing test, this blaster fires quite well, except for that one jam, which was me not completing the priming cycle correctly and accidentally loading in 2 darts. But other than that, I have had no jams with this blaster. It's been super good and it's been a reliable primary in many games. That was the firing test. Now, to my personal opinion, and whether to buy or not to buy the Delta Trooper. For nerfers who are starting out and just need something that will get the job done and is super fun, super cheap and super reliable, this is it right here. The new version of this, the Elite 2.0 Echo, was trash. Complete trash, built worse, the magazine release was terrible, and it just did not perform well. The Delta Trooper, however, performs amazingly, exactly how you expect. No jams, fires just well, magazine fed, it's quite nice. And it has the removable attachments just in case, if anyone wants to, be tactical. I'm gonna start killing your zombies. Nothing noticed, whatever. So yeah, for the kid that's just starting out in Nerf and just needs something to start their collection, except his. There's girl Nerfers too. Something to start their collection, this is a great choice. The only bummer is, it only comes with 1 mag, and that kind of defeats the purpose of a mag. Yeah, this blaster is very solid, a very solid buy if you're looking for the Springer category. If you're not really looking for a Springer, then I don't recommend this one. But if you're looking for an overall great performer that just gets the job done and is utilitarian, it's good, then I recommend this one. Or if you don't want to deal with mags, you can always look into the Adventure Force Villainator or the Surgefire if it's on special. Yeah, this is a pretty simple blaster to go over. Hope you enjoyed my review, hope I helped. There will be a link to buy one of these in the description box down below if you do choose to purchase one. I hope it made an educational purchase decision on whether to buy or not to buy one of these. Remember to subscribe and hit the bell, it really does help me out make more content for you guys. And as always, it's Fun Flaming HS, stay tactical, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye. Now I have to try and fit these attachments into my attachment bin.